David, I don't know whether you're up and running again. If not, I'll push it over to David in Swindon.
Yeah.
Is anybody using this frequency? Is this frequency clear?
CQ, Golf Mike, 8 Oscar, Foxtrot, Quebec. Golf Mike, 8 Oscar, Foxtrot, Quebec, calling CQ and standing by. CQ, Golf Mike, 8 Oscar, Foxtrot, Quebec. Golf Mike, 8 Oscar, Foxtrot, Quebec, calling CQ and standing by.
Golf Mike 8 Oscar Foxtrot Quebec CQ40 CQ Golf Mike 8 Oscar Foxtrot Quebec calling CQ. Golf Mike 8 Oscar Foxtrot Quebec Orkney Islands calling CQ40. Again.
Mike 7, Delta Mike Whiskey.
Mike 7, Delta Mike Whiskey. Dave, good morning, good afternoon. Thanks for coming back to the call. You're not too strong with me. You're about a 5 and 5 into Orkney Island this afternoon. But nice to meet up with you again. I see we had a contact with you a few weeks ago on 40 meters. The name is Jeff, and we're in the Orkney Islands on the Isle of Hoy. Mike 7 Delta Mike Whiskey, Golf Mike 8 Oscar Foxtrot, Quebec.
Yeah, thanks. Running on a 507 with a very poor antenna at the moment. So I'm not actually in the shack, I'm actually down in the house at the moment. So conditions are not particularly good for me at the moment. So I hope you can actually hear me. GM8OFQ from NN7.
Okay, Dave. Yes, I can copy you 100%. No problem. You're 55, 56 with me. A clear frequency. So no problems at the moment, Dave. I understand you're running with a compromised antenna. How much power are you running? Are you just running the 10 watts, Dave? Over?
Turn it up a little bit, see if it is.
Yeah, okay, Dave. Yeah, you're still about a 55, 56 with me, so no problem. Still copying you, fine. Very good, Dave. Okay, well, we're running here the same setup as when we spoke with you a few weeks ago. Running a 400 watts with a K4 aircraft, and the antenna is a 6-element Yagi. Weather up here today is not very good. It's cloudy, it's windy, it's cold, and it's raining. So it's definitely a shack day today. Anyway, Dave, thanks very much. I won't hold it just in case we lose you, but thanks for coming back to the call, and hopefully we'll meet up again when conditions are a little bit better, and hopefully when you got your antenna working a little bit better. But all the very best. Have a good day down there in Kelso. Mike 7 Delta Mike Whiskey, Golf Mike 8 Oscar Foxtrot, Quebec.
Yeah, 7-3, Jeff. Have a good afternoon.
Thanks a lot, Dave. 73. Bye-bye. Golf Mike 8 Oscar Foxtrot, Quebec. You was it? Golf Mike 8 Oscar Foxtrot, Quebec. Calling CQ40.
Delta Hotel 8 Whiskey Kilo.
Delta Hotel 8 Whiskey again.
Delta Hotel 8 Whiskey Kilo. Delta Hotel 8 Whiskey Kilo, and the name is Rihanna. What's up?
Okay, Barney, good afternoon. Delta Hotel 8 Whiskey Kilowatt. Thanks very much for coming back to the call, Werner. You're 5859 into the north coast of Scotland. I'm in the Orkney Islands, 30 kilometres off the north coast of Scotland. My name's Jeff, Golf Echo Oscar, Florida. Nice to meet you for the first time, Werner. I'll put it back to you there. Wonder how you're copying. Delta Hotel 8 Whiskey Kilo, Golf Mike 8 Oscar Foxtrot, Quebec.
Okay, Jeff, you have a nice signal. 5859. My output in the moment is 5 watt. Antenna is an NCAP antenna, 20 meters long. And my output 5 watt. Jeff, I have a question. It's my modulation okay? Mike, back to you.
Yes, okay, Vanna, very good. Well, a very nice job with the 5 watts into the end-fed antenna. 5859. Your modulation is good, Werner. No problem with your modulation, and 100% copy. Conditions not so good on the band today. The band a little bit noisy, but anyway, the frequency is quiet, and no problem to copy you there, Werner. Working conditions here, 400 watts and 6-element Yagi. Delta Hotel 8 Whiskey Kilo, Golf Mike 8 Oscar Foxtrot, Quebec.
Okay, that's Mike, Delta Hotel 8. Thanks for the nice information. So wait, my English is not the best. Okay, thank you for the nice info and for the information. Have a nice day. On 73 of the Delta Hotel 8, the 48 typically away from Lima Israel.
Okay, Werner, ja, kein Problem. Dein Englisch ist viel besser als mein Deutsch. Aber nächstes Mal, wir sprechen ganz im Deutsch. Okay, Werner, vielen Dank für den Anruf. Mach's gut, bleib gesund, viel Spaß, einen schönen Tag noch, bis zum nächsten Mal. 73, auf Wiederhören, tschüss.
Ja, Jeff, vielen Dank. Oh, das ist besser Deutsch als wie ich Englisch. Okay, hab einen schönen Tag. Das Wetter hier ist auch bedeckt, teilweise etwas Regen. Das ist die Eifel-Area, wo ich da bin, ne? Nähe Trier. Gut, Jeff, hab einen schönen Tag. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Delta Hotel 8.
Alles gut, Werner. Wetter hier ist wolkig, Regen, kalt, 7 Grad und sehr windig. Vielen Dank, bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.
Ja, tschüss, Jeff. Mach's gut, 73.
Anybody would think you lived in Germany.
Hey! How you doing, Tom? Nice to hear you, mate. I think I did hear you blithering away a couple of days ago. Anyway, how's things down there?
Yeah, okay, yeah, very good. You're 20 over. I think the Inter-G's quite good. I'm not sure the across the pond's all that good, because I couldn't really hear Werner very well. But yes, all is good. We've been reasonably busy at times, but also venturing onto 10 a little bit and having some great fun there. I've worked more African stations in the last couple of weeks on 10 metres, well, the last week on 10 metres, and I've probably worked in the last 12 months on 20 metres. I think 10 attracts probably quite a lot of people who can use 10 metres, you know, because it's a fairly small aerial required. But it's been absolutely bonkers. I even worked French Polynesia the other day with a very nice spot from 80, so got me on there. GM8OFQ, G2MV.
Yeah, G2NV, GM8OFQ. Yeah, 20-25 dB as usual, Tom. Yeah, big signal. I didn't think the conditions were very good today, but you're romping through. Yeah, 10 metres has been unbelievable. I don't think it's any exaggeration to say that for the last 3 months, 10 metres has been active every day. I've lost count of the number of days I've been on 10 metres and working all sorts of DX, like yourself. A couple of new African countries. Asia and Pacific have been booming through, and amazing how many people are just using simple quarter wave verticals, mainly old CB antennas that are being cut down, and still very strong signals. So the propagation is unbelievable, and if this is what 10 metres is like 2 years before the peak of the cycle, then when we hit the top of the cycle, the conditions are going to be absolutely amazing, and we're going to have to disconnect the antenna and plug that piece of wet string in the back of the rig. But yeah, 10, well, all the bands really, 12, 15, 17 and 20 have all been very good. In fact, on several nights, 20 has been operating right through the night into North America. So I've absolutely no complaints about the propagation at the moment. The low bands are still a little bit up and down. They do tend to be more susceptible to solar activity. I'm looking at the numbers at the moment, and I see the solar flux is down at 152, so it's dropped quite a bit. And the A index is up at 6 today with the K at 3. So the numbers are not particularly good. But yeah, the high bands are certainly buzzing away. And looking at the DX cluster at the moment, there's quite a bit of activity, mainly on data of course, but still quite a bit of activity up on the sideband section. Otherwise, yeah, everything is fine here. It's been a little while since we had a contact with you, almost 4 weeks by the looks of it. If the log is correct, 24th of January was the last time we put you in the log. As I say, I have heard you a few times on QSOs, but we haven't jumped in. The weather today, well, it's a shack day today. Looking out the window here, visibility is only a couple of kilometres. It's cloudy, it's raining, it's windy, and it's about 5 degrees at the moment, so not a good day to be outside. We were outside yesterday tinkering around with antennas. I've dropped my tower down with the log periodic on it. We've taken the log periodic off the tower to do some maintenance on it, and we're hoping to get up the 4-element step IR in the next couple of days, weather permitting of course, and also going to put up the 6-metre antenna back up on the tower ready for the sporadic E season. So it's all happening at the moment, but hampered at the moment by the weather. So that's the situation up here at the moment, Tom. Anyway.